We are out to find websites on the brink of technology failure and turn them into something awesome.
Hello, this is David Grubb from Shepherd's Loft, and today we're going to be building a Divi website. I've got my little Trello board set up here, and the first thing that we want to do is set up our color swatches and get our logo put into the Divi layout. So let's get the website loaded and put those in. Looks like we just got a red, white, and black layout, so I'm going to get the red color code. So here we've got a website, so we want to get logged in so that we can take care of the setup part.
Just waiting on Roosevelt. Sister got sick and the doctor wouldn't come.
So one of the first things we want to do is set up our color swatches and the Divi theme options. We're also going to turn off some of the things that we're not going to need. We want to make sure we add the logo at the correct size.
Then one day they put us out of the house. Ma and Pa was meek as a mouse, still waiting on Roosevelt.
We want to change the name of the website, so we're going to go to our theme customizer. Got a reference site here, so we want to look and see what fonts they're using here, if any. Alright, now that we got the logo and our color set, this next segment we're going to set up the contact page with the form. So we're going to go over to our forms and we're going to turn this on. We're also going to get the email address that it's going to go to.
Can't get a job, can't get no grub, backbone and navel's doing the belly rub. I'm tired waiting on Roosevelt.
I like to make the subject of the email specific to the business that the form is coming from. So if there's any issues, we do have other customers, we want to be able to figure out exactly which form is being used or being spammed on. So we already have our basic form set up, and now we've got our notifications set, name, email, phone, message. So we just want to check our confirmation. And we're going to go to our pages and make sure the form is set up correctly. So that's an ID 2. One of the issues we have is that people, if you use the same name for all of the pages and the URL, then they're more likely to get spammed. So we want to make this unique.
A lot of folks, what's hungry and cold, done stop believing what they've been told by Roosevelt.
So we've got the form already embedded in the page, so now we want to add the contact information.
And the carpet's still bare, and you can't build a bungalow out of air. I'm tired, Mr. Roosevelt. I'm tired, oh, I'm tired, waiting on Roosevelt.
We're going to add a title for the page. Alright, I'm going to save that page and exit.
Tired of waiting on Roosevelt. Tired of waiting on Roosevelt. Tired of waiting. 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 Tired of waiting on Roosevelt. Tired of waiting on Roosevelt. Tired of waiting on
Just gotta make these little icons the right color. We'll make sure it's mobile friendly. One last thing we want to do is to style the form. So we're going to install our Gravity Forms custom styles. next page we want to work on is the About Us page. So I've started a new page, and I always forget how to add a template once I have a blank page, but it's right down here at the bottom. You can hit the purple plus button, and then this will let you choose from the layouts if you've accidentally closed out of your library window. Now, I did some looking around earlier, and a lot of the layouts do not include like a team or a staff or personnel. So I've identified one of the layout packets that I want to use today that has that, and it's called the Business Consultant. So I know that's kind of strange because I'm building kind of a construction website, but the construction layout kit didn't have any team section. So I want to use this layout, and specifically I want to use this About page because it has a section for the team professionals, and I want to be able to use that to build my page. So I'm going to use this layout. Now that we got our page loaded, I'm going to go down to the team part, and this is the part that I want to use. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag that upwards on the page. I do like this strategic, professional, loyal information here. So what I may do is just take out the extra text that's in there. And while I'm at it, I'm going to apply our color. Let's see, let's find some information for the top of the page. We have this design, build, general contractor information. See if that's going to be helpful. We got a title and a subtitle. So we've got the header there. Strategic, professional, loyal. Consultants, team of professionals. So this is where we want to put in our about information. So our first person is going to be James. Put his photo in. And we really want that to be red instead of orange. That is the name text, title, body, position. Might be under title. So our color is not going to be useful here, so we'll just have to make it white. So we're going to remove these social links for now because they were not provided. But we do want to create a link down the page. So I think what we'll do is just add a button underneath. We're going to change the button color to light. Okay, then we've got one done there. We'll put all of his regular information down below. We want to get all of the profiles on the top and then have it click down the page for more information. So that way everybody kind of gets an equal footing. So this is Bob Alvarez. So we may just take this text out and make it even. I'm gonna put in a more button. And this is gonna be for Bob. Upload the image for Bob, which I think is Mr. Alvarez. Looks like James's is square, so let's edit this one to be a little more square. I always like to save and update. And the problem is I noticed this opened in another window, so sometimes it doesn't come back to the page that we're working on. So we'll have to save, exit out, and come back in to be able to apply it to the page. So we're going to save our draft. And I'm going to go ahead and publish this one and exit out. So now I'm going to re-enable and go back in. Now I should be able to choose Bob's picture, the right size. It is bigger though, so. Alright, so we're going to duplicate this one because we've got a couple of more, at least one more person to put in. So let's see here. Got Alvarez and then Mitchell. So I think we've got 3. So what we could do here is change the layout to a 3 column. We can extend the styles of the first one over here. Okay, so the third one is going to be Mitchell. His image is a different size as well, so we'll have to come back and resize all the images. So actually, we can go do that now. Now that we've got our main 3 team members in, we're not going to use this video section, so we can hide that. And we're going to save this section, but we're not going to use it either. So we can take away this form, and then we'll add a button here. Link that to the contact page. And I'm going to add the address. So this section we want to turn into information about James. We're going to put our anchors in. save this. I'm going to duplicate this whole section here. And we got to do it again.
The pot was empty, the cupboard was bare. I said, Papa, what's the matter here? I'm waiting, son, waiting on Roosevelt. I'm waiting on Roosevelt. The rent was due and the lights was out. I said, tell me, Mama, what's it all about? We're waiting, son, waiting on Roosevelt. Just waiting on Roosevelt.
So I've recropped the images so that we've got some square ones to put in so they'll be the same height. So we're going to upload those.
The doctor wouldn't come because we could not pay him the proper sum. Awaiting, waiting on Roosevelt.
Going to extend these styles to the rest of them in the row.
We're waiting on Roosevelt.
And we can also extend the button styles to the rest of them in the row.
Then one day they put us out of the house. Ma and Pa was meek as a mouse, still waiting, waiting on Roosevelt. Still waiting on Roosevelt.
Then we got most of the pages built, and we built our own special little footer down here, so we want to save that to our library so we can use it on the home page.
Tired of waiting on Roosevelt.
So we're going to save this whole section to the library. When you click the little down arrow, we're just going to call it footer. We can make it global in case we have any updates. That's it. We can just save and exit. Well, since we're here, there's a couple adjustments we want to make. These white boxes are just kind of taking up space. We would really like to see the people, our pictures, when the page first loads. So instead of wasting all the space, we want to bring these up, and I think that'll make this page a lot nicer. So we're just going to drag these elements up. So I'll have to enable the visual builder again, and then I can get in there and I can just drag those up into those top columns. I'm not going to keep this section, so I'm just going to delete it so I got some more room here.
Can't build a bungalow out of air. I'm tired, Mr. Roosevelt. I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired.
Looks like these boxes have some spacing applied to them, so let's see if we can copy that and apply it to our pictures. I don't see a paste option, so we're gonna have to try to recreate that a little bit. Give it a white background. Let's see if we can change the spacing. Looks better already. Then swap these out, make them dark text. We need some space underneath the button here. But I don't want to make the button a different size. So let's see if we can add the margin here. Looks like we've got a lot here, so we can tighten that up. Okay, that's looking better. So I think we can delete these others over here and then bring the other two up. Alright, now that we got those out of there, make this header smaller as well. Now we can extend these styles across the row. So as we don't customize the styles, then it's the individual text with the span tags, then it's really easy if we're just using the controls from the module to extend the styles across the board. Alright, now that we've got those done, so we can see the pictures. So I'm scrolled up all the way, I think, and Now we can see the pictures, and as you scroll down, then you can select one of the buttons and it takes you on down the page. I think this is going to look and function out way better. The next page we want to work on is going to be the home page, and then we'll have some little tweaks throughout the website and we'll be finished. So we're just going to load a whole new layout on this page so that it can look consistent with the rest of the website. I believe we were using the business consultant. Really, we're looking for some services. So if we look at the information that we have to put on the home page, we want to add some photos. We've got some copy information, a list of services, and a project map. So services, project map, and a general description. So the home page, general description area there, these could be services, that could be the map. Let's look at one of the other pages. It's a case study. Here's the actual service page, which is kind of cool. So what we can do, what we do best, that could be the kind of the general description. This could be the services. Don't really have a process, but they do have a map, and we don't really need any of the other stuff. So the question is whether or not we want to use the services here. We have program management and design build. So we really have two sections, which might look nice here if we just even them out into two columns. Not really a best layout, although I do kind of like this one. Need some place to put some images. There's no place for images on this one. Well, the landing page is only got the only one that's got any places for some images. I want to match the color up again, so let's get our red. I'm not sure red's gonna look good on there unless we can put a white glow or something on it. Or we're just gonna have to stick with the white. Add our red to the buttons. If we need two buttons, I think one of them could just be get in touch. This was button 1. interesting this is on the same side. I think we'll hide this section here. It's more square.
Now that we've got the web design complete, we can take an overall look of what we've accomplished. On the home page, you can see that we have a nice banner with a call to actions here. I link to our story and our services, and as you scroll down the page, you can see some little animations come in, like there at the bottom. We've got a nice clean design with plenty of white space. We've got nice black and red and white color scheme throughout. And then going to the sub pages, the about page, again we've got the nice banner that's kind of consistent, and we're able to see the people's faces right there at the above the fold. And as you can look at these profiles, we've used some borders and some background colors to distinguish the different blocks of text. Again, leaving lots of open space so that it's very readable and digestible and inviting there. And lastly, the Get in Touch page. Again, the little banner there, and then over on the left, some little animation and a quick little form for people to fill out. And so there we go.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more Divi theme tutorials and WordPress in 60 seconds.